going. Hello. Sorry. I'm a bit weird today. Got weird energy from this full moon, and it's so windy here right now. Okay. I'm just lighting my charcoal now. I just want to get a little bit of resin going for this space. I just recently bought this little spoon and tong set. I'm like accumulating all these fun little tools. Oh yeah, that's a lot of resin. I love it. I love it. Okay, welcome in. Hello. So I'm just gonna is there anything from the notes? If you guys want to, hello, if you want to see the notes that I wrote about the full moon, the post is linked below in the description. Hey Becca, how are you? Yeah, there's a lot of planets in Aquarius that are opposing the full moon in Leo. So this is like head heart kind of stuff. Solar plexus and heart chakra are there's a lot going on in those at the moment. And a lot of communication coming up from the solar plexus. If there's a lot of smoke, I hope you pick up some of the cleansing kind of energy. I also need to light my little candle for, there we go. Look, I got this cute little candle holder. So cute, are you kidding me? Yeah. So there'll definitely be, what do I want to talk about from the notes? There'll definitely be a lot of communication from the soul, a lot of magnetic kind of pulls in a direction. I haven't noticed it so much because I don't have a lot of fixed energy, fixed signs in my chart. I haven't been having huge revelations, but my colleague at work is a Taurus. Her son is she's a Taurus, and she has been going through it. She's been having a lot of deep kind of revelations and insights about people around her and stuff. So I know people out there are really kind of going through it. There was another bunch of like the Epstein files that were released, I don't know, very recently, like I want to say within the last 8 hours, but that could be incorrect. I don't really know, but I just noticed that there's like Jay-Z is now the truth has been revealed about Jay-Z and stuff. So yeah, it's like shocking stuff is happening, and I knew something of some kind of level would be coming out at this full moon, and I think that's just the tip of the iceberg. I think something else was always also coming out about Ariana Grande with having like fake social media accounts and stuff. Like Spirit's been having me kind of like watch or see the truths being revealed within Hollywood and celebrities. So I don't know if you're noticing that, but I certainly am. Is there anything else from the notes? Yeah, I think masks are definitely going to be slipping more so as we move into this next 2-week cycle. And it does feel like more people are going to be disengaging with the system as well. More people are moving towards more self-employment. And I think this is actually a way that we'll be able to come back more to a community focus. But look, it's still, we're not even in the year of the horse yet. So it's all still getting there, right? This energy's been present for a while. I have noticed getting a little bit stuck in the head though, and that's a big theme at the moment because of all the planets in Aquarius. So just take that on board if you're feeling that. But yeah, there'll be some exciting things coming out in the next couple of weeks. It feels like there's going to be significant endings and big change happening, yeah, over the next 2 weeks. That the change that's going to be happening is going to feel like perhaps a lot in a short period of time. This could be like big surprises coming in for your own life. It could be global developments or just kind of random kind of combustion points. I don't really fully know what that means, but that's what I just kind of was feeling. But yeah, there's also going to be some kind of like breaking of some stagnation that maybe you've been feeling in a pursuit, a creative pursuit that you've been having, or any projects that you've been putting your time and effort into. It does feel like, I want to say this is kind of the week. I don't know. It's sort of what I'm tuning into, but I don't know. I've also, like, I can always sense the energies, but as to when they actually ground in, who knows, right? Who actually knows? Because you can feel energy for such a long time, right? Oh, that's a lot of resin. I love it. Okay. And maybe I'll put some sage in there too. Whoop. Cute. And yeah, so it's a yellow candle I'm burning today to activate the the solar plexus, and I put like a little note under it of what I want the intention to be for that candle. So I'm just playing around with a bit of witchcraft there. Let me just get this up. Just in case. Come on now. There we go. I love the smell of burning sage. Gorgeous scenery. Oh, I can see it. Gorgeous scenery. I love it. Okay, yeah. I can see your messages now. So, I think we'll just dive in, right? We'll just dive in. We'll see what the energies have for us. Okay. I was pretty shocked by the Epstein files being released, like more of them. Like there was like 3 million something, 3 million photos or 3 million, probably documents as well, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh wow, I feel like that's kind of relevant at the bottom there. So the cards I got out to start this reading today, I'm going to start with Oracle, the I Am Presence, and the planetary cycles here, okay? I really feel like this I Am Presence is about us stepping more into our sovereignty. There is like an embodiment that's happening at this time, with this full moon especially, because Leo is such a sign of sovereignty and spiritual individual sovereignty that we're all kind of anchoring into our spirit at this time. So that's what's coming through with the I Am Presence. Planetary cycles with Archangel Michael, Archangel Sandalphon, planetary cycles with dreams as well. I feel like a lot is coming through with dreams. I don't know about you, but I have been astral traveling in my dreams. I once upon a time, that just was not, I didn't even think I was going to ever be able to do that. But I have been burning mugwort, and mugwort is really good for that. I was really drawn to it. Spirit kept talking to me about mugwort, and I was like, what about it? And then I bought it and burnt some, and the first night I burnt it, like with how I burn this resin, I fully went somewhere. Right? And it was like an initiation. It was wild. Sandalphon. I just want to look in here just for a quick moment, because there's planetary cycles. I mean, it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, right? Moving through phases, moving through natural cycles, moving through seasons, because we are actually coming up to a season shift as well. So we're going to start feeling, it's actually Lammas here today in the southern hemisphere, and it is Imbolc in the northern. So I think for Lammas they celebrate with like baking bread. I really want to do that. I don't really like buying bread, and so I haven't been, but I really love to get into making sourdough. I want to do that for next Lammas. I need to get my shit together. I need to get like into these pagan rituals, right? Wow, okay, this card is literally, it says, many changes have been prophesied, and many changes are now occurring. Like, isn't that just it, right? Because so many readers have been like, oh, I can sense these energies. We've been reading it for like a year, right? And it just feels like something's happening now, right? Finally. What else is this? This card invites you to look at your own cycles. Oh, Sandalphon is asking you to reveal how awe-inspiring you are and how you can allow the angels to carry you to a new level of inner peace. Okay. Letting your true self come forth. I mean, isn't that like so on point for the full moon in Leo? Leo is all about that authentic expression. It's all about like creativity, right? That is so cool. Okay, so there's definitely like more of us being uncovered, almost like a comfortability, yeah, in a journey that we've been on for a while. Okay. Yeah, there's many changes are coming. Okay, we also got Archangel Gabriel with inspiration. I should probably know this deck. Do you know that this was the first deck that was actually gifted to me? This is the very first one back in like way before 2020. It would have been like 2016 or something. It sat on my like bookshelf for like 3 years before I even opened it in 2020. Wild. And I still don't know it. So Archangel Gabriel, the divine messenger, inspiration. Look, these two definitely feel linked, okay? The dreams with inspiration, it's like communication from the divine coming through the dreams. Yeah. There's like, when flow and connection with the divine realm occurs, Archangel Gabriel helps to remove the tensions that have been preventing you from creating love and joy in your life. So I feel like there's definitely communication coming through the dreams of like the changes that are being spoken about in this planetary cycles, right? Yeah. Okay, that's all I'm getting from that, I think. Raziel is the archangel of mysteries, I believe. Where are you? Divine mysteries, yeah. Your dreams are one of the most powerful oracles that you can access. So you can set an intention, because it is the full moon. If you want to get some communication through your dreams tonight, you can even like light a little candle if you have it and put a little note under it. And be like, communicate whatever you need. Send it to me through my dreams, right? So fun. Raziel illustrates that messages are filtering through your dream kingdom at present, which will help you with your next important life decision. Okay. Don't worry if you can't remember your dreams, as your unconscious has them in store for the higher self to interpret. So whether you remember, okay, that's good, because like there are so many that are so intense at the moment that like I can't remember them all, and I do my best to like wake up and write them. I even have this little like hand recorder by the bed with the intention of like, so I don't have to turn a light on, grab a pen, open my eyes. I can just like grab it and like speak into it. But even that, it's like I can so easily like wake up from that point that I just don't want to. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm doing my best with dream journals. Okay, that's cute. Let's get some of these moonology cards here. What wants to come through here, Spirit? So I've been feeling like my energy is all over the shop today. I don't really get it. It's like I have lots of energy. I feel a bit like ADHD, not that I am diagnosed for that or anything. All right, Spirit, what wants to come through here? Oh, okay. So we've got full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Okay. I just saw 707. Wow. I almost like posted this with the thumbnail today because it popped out when I was like, what other cards want to come? But I was like, I think I'll just keep it simple. So massive confirmation there, but we also have work through your fears, have faith in your dreams, and that's with the waxing crescent. So that really implies that something's building up here, and that it's a new moon in Scorpio. So that's like something new, like a new cycle of, I want to say like a release in fears, because the answers you need are coming here. Look, a personal issue reaches resolution as well. Meditate and contemplate. Okay. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So there's definitely like endings happening in, I want to say fears around other people, fears within relationships even. Full moon in Taurus. Let's get a bit more info here. What is this? What are these answers? Wow, this candle is going off. It's going off. Okay. Yeah, wow. Death of the old you has come through. So I feel like that's with the work through your fears. I feel like there's a huge release of past fears. This feels like a huge release of people pleasing, a huge release of actions that we've lent into out of a space of looking for acceptance with others, okay? Which is feeding into some of that shadow, the shadow aspect of Leo, right? Spirit catches you. Oh my God, that's beautiful. This is like freedom from like a fear paradigm, honestly. Yeah, there's a lot of fears being released. And I know last night I was feeling so emotional. I was crying quite a bit. And I didn't fully know why. It was just like, it was a bit of a tough day, but like, you know, what are these answers that are coming in for us, Spirit? Oh my God. The answers you need are coming. This is daily action steps, which is so actually Gemini energy, right? Daily steps, baby steps, daily routines. So literally the answers are coming in of where to go next, how to move next, what to do. It feels like there's nothing to do at this full moon. There's nothing like to do other than communicate with your guides, it feels, right? Because this also says time is required, and this says the answers you need are coming. So it's like there's time and there's space between what it needs to be done, right? But you will be shown, you will receive guidance on where to go, right? Look, this says others in harmony with vision, and I literally said before, this is like releasing fears or confronting fears around relationships or with other people. So it feels like there's going to be either a release of someone from your reality or a clarity brought in around others being in alignment with your vision. So this could be like soul tribe coming in. This literally says new connections or deeper connections. Okay. All right. What's this personal issue that's reaching resolution, Spirit? Personal issue reaches resolution around a solo journey that you're on. Yeah. This literally says giving no more. So this could be like an avenue where you've been giving your energy to that has been stealing away your energy. Overgiving is coming through. But it also says you're choosing you. So this is like more coming home to the self, right? And following your heart into the unknown. That's why there's communication coming in of where to go next, right? Because it's like the intuitive comment. Like if I'm relating to this in my own reality, I know that I want to move soon. I mean, I don't want to, but like I would love to move closer to where I'm working. Because at the moment it's like it's a really long train ride. It's not the worst thing, but it would be nice to be closer, right? And I'm like, I don't even know how to start that, where to even start looking or and I feel like Spirit's maybe commenting on that for me about like, you'll be shown where to go, okay? So take that how it resonates. Meditate and contemplate. Ooh, meditate and contemplate, because this says having no time for pleasure or no self-praise. So I feel like this is like a pause to praise yourself, right? A pause to appreciate you, a pause to really, because it's a 9 as well, so that's really about taking that time out to be like, wow, maybe even like listing everything you've done or everything you've achieved in this snake year, right? Because it can almost feel like we're sitting completely still and not really doing a lot, but all the work has been internal. All the work has been around facing fears and going in new directions and taking on new journeys, right? New skills. And that takes up so much of your energy. And even resting should be a something to praise, because it's one of the hardest things to do in this world, right? In this society. It says meditate and contemplate on end goals. So I have felt like a lot of visualization coming in, because this is also Pisces energy. So a lot of visualizing positive outcomes. I feel like that's a big focus, or should be, because I've noticed in very small ways my mind is still foreseeing crisis. So that's what they're showing me anyway. So yeah, I feel like that positive visualization is just going to bring us easier manifestation. What do I want now? Oh yeah, let's get a little bit of themes here. Just some themes here, Spirit, before I dive into some tarot. Oh my God! New beginnings. New beginnings. It's a new cycle opening up, right? And that's really what this Ten of Swords is talking about, this one here. It's like a death of the old you is happening because a new you is coming online. You could be more drawn to physical activity as well here. Creativity, I mean, wow, relevant, right? With the full moon in Leo, there could be like new creative outlets coming online or desiring your focus. Compassion. What else wants to come out here, Spirit? A spiritual career. Wow. It's hitting home. It's hitting home. It does feel like this spiritual career is like kind of creating more of an outlet or more of an understanding and bringing about more compassion. I'm also breaking it is what I was going to say, to abundance. And there's synchronicity here too. So it's like you could be seeing a lot of signs that abundance is about to pour in like a lucky stream. Okay. 100%. I love all the little emojis you use. They're so cute. The phoenix. Owls. Okay. I've been seeing owls so much. Look, patience has also come out. Patience. It's like I feel like patience is so relevant at the moment because we're getting so close to that fire horse, like the start of it, right? So now it's almost like, I don't know if there's so much anticipation built up around that day. I don't know if it's going to be like anticlimactic or if there's something like super wild and exciting that's going to happen on the day. I mean, it is a solar eclipse as well. I'm really hoping there's like something fun that happens on that day, because I am like building it up to that. Okay. But because we're getting closer and closer to that day, literally 17 days away, I feel like there's brand new energy surging. Yeah, there's like new kind of, I feel some days I have so much freaking energy. I'm just like all like doing all this stuff, getting all this stuff done. And then other moments I'll just totally kind of like flop and it'll be gone. So I don't know what's going on. So maybe that's something that we're having to have patience through right now. I have been seeing a lot of 2s around as well, 222 and 444 and 777, 888 as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to dive into tarot now. Let's do tarot. What's this compassion about, Spirit? Oh. Oh my God. Wedding with compassion, and it fell over this 6 of clubs, which would be 6 of pentacles. No, that's 6 of wands. Is it? I can't even remember now. But what this is talking about, right? Others in harmony with vision and compassion. This feels like unions coming in, soul tribe, helpful people coming in, making those connections. It does feel, yeah, like, oh my God, because I've channeled this song the last few days in the morning, and whenever I wake up singing a song, I know that it's a message from my higher self or my guides, and it's been Skyfall by Adele. Look up the lyrics. You will not regret it. The first line, I was like, and that's what this feels like, right? It feels like, yeah, it felt like a few things, that song. What's this compassion about, Spirit? A little bit more info. Could be self-compassion, because the wedding card also makes me think of, like, you know, masculine and feminine properties within ourselves, those energies. Money's come out, yo. I mean, I'd love to see it. That could be like the self-love really attracting instability now, right? Spiritual career bringing in money. That could be part of a shift or a change that sets in at this full moon, okay? All right, I'm just gonna get tarot now. Well, there's the abundance, right? The money and the abundance. What's this abundance about? Interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a new beginning starting up. Look at this. Journey with celebration. There's a new journey starting up here. Could be with physical activity. It could be in your spiritual career or whatever you do for work. It doesn't have to be spiritual. This is just highlighted. Or there's like spiritual practices. But there's also, yeah, celebration here. Look at this different energy though, sorrow. Yo, it is so windy here. I keep hearing things being like knocked over and stuff. It's a little bit wild. I feel like so nosy being like out my windows. This energy, right? Sorrow and sighs, that's kind of like grief, sadness, mourning, okay? But it came out with the journey and the joy. So look, that could just be pointing to like really being in that liminal space of new beginnings and the endings. Like it's still all there. But there's a brand new journey that's starting up here. So you will see it, you will find it. It will come to you, okay? And I just saw Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Here. Page of Pentacles, brand new phase, brand new beginning in physical manifestation of prosperity, new levels of getting grounded, having more space and getting clear. This could be like a new hobby as well. New creative hobby even. Oh! Six of Pentacles. This is like, when the Six of Pentacles shows up, this is like help showing up, support showing up. The universe sends us in resources that we're needing that bring us to a greater sense of balance and harmony, okay? Because 6 is the number for balance. This is also a sustainable energy loop with other people in our lives, because there's giving and there's receiving, so there's openness and there's equality there. Okay. Two of Wands. I've been seeing Two of Wands so much lately. Two of Wands, Six of Wands. That's so exciting. Two of Wands. That feels like the downloading of plans. Because Two of Wands is the space that we go into where we're still kind of visualizing into the next plan, the next phase. Oh, can you see Serby? Can you see her? Oh, you are the cutest little angel. You are so cute. Oh my god, I love her so much. I love her so much. Yeah, Two of Wands is definitely communing with spirit and still being in that pause. Okay, so look, 2-2. There's that patience. Yeah, there's that patience while we get clear on the inspiration, while we get clear on the next direction, is what it feels like. Yeah, because at this point the world is in his hands. Anything is possible. This is any potential exploring potentials. But this is also visualizing achievements, visualizing the way that we want things to go. So I feel like that's like a big aspect here, because there's, oh my gosh, there's like recognition, potential fame, because that's what that's the energy that this can carry sometimes, because literally look at all the people, right? Or just notoriety, recognition for what you're doing, what you're committing yourself to, what you're offering to the world, what you're following spirit into. Yeah, recognition is coming in, because like this energy is with it, celebration. So if you're, whatever you're doing, it could be attracting in more people, like something could go viral, or you're just like getting in more, people are noticing you more, is what I want to say. There's a green card that's out the front. That's so funny, because I'm wearing green right now. Heart chakra. Get out. Oh my god. Oh my god. The sun and the moon. Okay. Yo. The sun and the moon. That is giving, right? I mean, it could still be talking internally. I'll clarify to find out, because that can really point to an alchemical marriage happening within, like releasing disintegration from the spirit, and the sun and the moon, our feminine and masculine, work together beautifully. Yeah. Synchronicity. Let me clarify, spirit. What is this moon and the sun energy talking about for us? Pleasure, relationships. Clarify with another card, please, spirit, what this moon and the sun is about. My housemate's home. She's bringing me home wine. Yummy. Oh. I got despair in the reverse. So this really feels like that's the disintegration in the spirit, right? The despair, the trauma, the pain. In reverse, releasing. Sorry, I just covered up my face. So yeah, I mean, it feels like it's happening both ways, right? Because it looks like this. With relationships, because it's also happening internally, is how I'm reading that. So yeah, the subconscious and the conscious mind are coming into union. Give me one more, spirit, about this sun and the moon. Oh. Crumbling. Because that carries the energy of the tower. Sudden change. Okay, sudden release, right? Sudden purge. Wow, more energy of releasing. Okay, so this feels like a sudden release, okay? So there's definitely many levels of it happening, yeah. Let's get a bit more tarot here. The sun, okay, so what else, spirit? What else is wanting to come through? The sun. I mean, the sun is kind of, I mean, it carries Leo energy, because it talks about the inner child. That is literally the inner child of the Fool on the sun card. So it feels like, yeah, I mean, it would be whatever's potentially been holding back your inner child could be drastically burned away right now, right? Because a lot of the shadow aspects of Leo is my housemate just texted me, sorry. A lot of the shadow aspects of Leo are fears, or the coping mechanisms that we take on in order to feel safe, seen, and survive. certain scenarios, right? And they become barriers in the future as we grow. So the sun is that point of liberation. It's a point of coming back to innocence because we've come along the journey enough to release it, to accept it. It's also about acceptance, yeah? And the moon is that unknown, exploring the unknown, right? Exploring the unknown. Dreams as well. There's communication between the subconscious and the conscious mind. That's a big theme, okay, at this time. So take it if you're feeling it. Is that okay? Page of Cups here in the reverse. Page of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, get out. That also, like, because the Page of Cups carries the same energy as the Fool, that wild child spirit. They're not afraid to look a little bit crazy, look a little bit wild, go their own way, because they allow spirit to speak to them in all different avenues, and they really follow their heart. So it's the same as the Fool. The Hanged Man. Hanged Man is pause energy and shifting with a perspective. Page of Cups in the reverse is when we're getting intuitive guidance and we're not fully trusting it, or we're a little bit blocked to the messages that we're receiving, or I mean, that could be us not fully receiving the dreams we're getting. But doubting the intuition is kind of big for the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Six of Cups this way. This is like being in the process of releasing the past, making peace with the past, coming into harmony with the past, coming into a phase where we're seeing beauty everywhere, no matter how ugly things maybe. And I feel like that's really relevant right now because I feel like there's a lot that's crumbling. There's a lot of truth that's being revealed on the world stage, right? And we really need to continue to drop into seeing the beauty of the situation. Oh my God, Neptune's shift. Yes. Oh. Into Aries. I felt that, okay? Because I think it happened around the 26th, 27th, 28th, somewhere around there. I had the funkiest days those days. I was not feeling myself. I was not feeling very good. Okay. Yeah, wild. I kind of keep forgetting about it. I don't mean to. Because I know it's such a big shift, right? It's a big one. I don't know why it's not really like, why I haven't dived into it a lot, you know? Oh my God. Page of Cups in the reverse talks about creative blocks. Yeah, I feel that. The neglect that we've had for the inner child, okay? That's what's coming into balance here. And look, these are literally both inner children, or this talks about the relationships that we can form that are very connected on the level of the inner child. So I feel like there's definitely a lot of inner child work here, bringing that connection, even from our adult self with the inner child, is coming into more union. It's coming into more balance. It's coming into, like a harmonious kind of space. It's in the process of that, right? What else wants to come through here, Spirit? Ooh, Five of Swords reverse. Releasing conflict. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Wow. With the Seven of Swords. Coming into greater order, organization, leadership. Because it's like truths are being revealed here. Truths are being revealed about how there's been some people that are controlling, contriving is what I'm hearing as well. Things, aspects, outcomes. Leaders are, there's going to be revelations around leaders or people that are in prominent positions. Jay-Z's one example. I feel like there's going to be more of this. Yeah. Oof. Woosa. Okay, so Five of Swords in the reverse. That's also like, wow, as I cut to this, it's Five of Pentacles. A lot of hardship there, right? Five to the Ten of Cups. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Five of Swords in the reverse can talk about reconciliation, right? Reconciling with the inner child. Making amends. Releasing past resentment. Coming to resolution. Wow. Because there's been shame, right? Because this is also giving sacral chakra. Your inner rebel is living. Yeah. Take A over B. Will Z take A over B? I heard that B is potentially like filing for divorce. I mean, like, when you hear that, like, literally as we're talking about this, the devil, like, when you hear about, when that comes to light, how do you stay with someone? Right? How do you? Okay. Does any other messages want to come out here, Spirit? Oh, wow. Wow. This feels scandalous. I love that so much. It is, though. And, like, today when I was watching there was a video on the Epstein files, and like I was eating like a smoothie bowl and I was a little bit apprehensive about watching it because I was nervous about how it would make me feel, but like I was just eating it up, right? I was eating it up. I was in this real kind of like space where I could handle it, because at the end of the day the truth has to be revealed, right? It has to come out. So if we can do our best to remain in that kind of humorous space, because at the end of the day, this is all constructed by spirit. Literally, every bit of darkness is equally a part of the light. We've just got to do our best to flow with it, right? Because I personally just believe that everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be perfect. Look, everything's gonna come to light, and I don't want to let it like affect me in a negative way, because I'm here for that journey. It's literally what this life is about. But Three of Cups came out, yo. Three of Cups, celebration, connection, abundance. Okay, celebrating abundance. Celebrating abundance. Look at this freaking energy. I feel like this abundance is coming in because you've been doing things from more of a heart space, or you've been following your heart, right? Because it's the cups, it's our heart, it's our intuitive wisdom. It's following that space, it's following that part of us. Like, this is like 100% money is coming in. And I guess on some level it can still be abundance. Money is just an energy, right? But in this reality, money is a big part of the freedom of like exploring, of feeling comfortable. Okay, so it's like, I don't know, I just feel like money's coming in the next 2 weeks. Mark my words. Ooh, whenever I say mark my words, look out. Oh, I still want to get some tarot, so let me get like maybe a couple more cards. I'm still feeling it. Okay, yeah, okay, wow, this popped. This popped. Okay. We got the Four of Cups coming out this way, my love. So this feels like, and it came out over this energy, the Two of Wands, okay? So this feels like, look, while you're in this pause energy, while you're in this pause where maybe we're still forming a plan of where to go next, how to move next, where we're on a bit of a pause, we're allowing spirit to show us things, we're visualizing into, oh, is this what I want to do next, or is this where I want to go next, or is this what I'm feeling, you know? And it's like we tune into seeing it in our mind's eye, to find out what our passion and what our spirit wants. This is kind of like talking about feeling lost or feeling emotionally restless. If you're feeling restless in this energy, just have faith and just kind of lean into fun and play, because literally they're drawing me to this hand here. Inspiration is going to be delivered. It's going to be brought to you. There's nothing you have to do other than like create some space for some meditation, right? Because we had meditation, contemplation over here. And enjoy some time in nature. Like I honestly love my nature walks. I do them about 5 times a week, any day I'm not working. And I just love them. It's actually like one of my favorite things in my life right now, because I take seed with me and I feed birds. And like, it's like my favorite thing. I love it. And it's like when you infuse yourself with nature, clarity just comes, honestly. Clarity just finds you. From this space of even maybe lacking a bit of inspiration right now, or potentially motivation, or a clear plan, okay? It's clearly coming in, right? Because we've got this 10 of Cups energy coming through, which is the manifestation of a dream, ultimate fulfillment. From this kind of like soul-searching energy. Yeah, soul-searching energy, right? Spirit and heart. They're very similar. Honestly, they're very similar, but they're different. In the tarot, soul-searching energy, it's like it's gonna be communicated, or it's like a guarantee, is just what I'm sensing from that. Didn't pop. Oh. 7 of Wands. Yeah. This is about, look, 7 of Wands is really, look, there's more energy of creative blocks here, but this could also be releasing I'm hearing the stagnation, the residue left from difficult mother relationships. Take it if it resonates. That may not be for everyone, but that's what's coming through as well. But this also, because that can sort of cause shame and guilt to be stored in the sacral chakra. She sits on an orange, it's technically meant to be orange, this one, an orange pillow, which is symbolic of the sacral chakra, which is the creatrix energy, right? So this energy, it can be externally with people, where we have to protect our energy from others, okay? But this also feels like protecting yourself from doubt, protecting yourself from those inner triggers where we're like, where you just fall into doubting yourself, right? Where you fall into negative thought spirals, because it is over this Page of Cups energy, which is that kind of doubt, shame, protecting yourself from the blocks. The good thing with it in the upright, though, it shows that you're doing that perfectly. You're doing that perfectly. Okay. Okay. 12th house, Pisces energy again. Isolation and endings, the subconscious mind, the hidden and the unknown, negative core beliefs. Get the frick out of here with the moon. Programming. Endings. Endings of programming, yo. This feels like actually finally releasing, like huge programs that have maybe been still in there, right? Sometimes it just takes time and persistence to release even past life emotional experiences. The intuition's coming online a lot more in this new phase. This is a stronger connection to the universe. Look, we've got Aries highlighted here. Being assertive, right? Action. Yeah, action's coming in, yo. Action's coming in. Even if it's not right now, could be in the next couple of months. I almost said next couple of months. I was going to say next couple of weeks. But maybe months. I'm feeling there's definitely energy of things picking up until April, I want to say. Yeah, look, fast moving, independent, outgoing. Aries, moon in the 12th house. O-M to the freaking G. Okay, so I was talking about this energy, right? Releasing this disintegration, releasing this this kind of like self-loathing, self-hate, or just trauma, right? Just trauma. It's burning away. Aries is fire, right? And pushing through. This is like a breaking through of a threshold that's been between the subconscious and the conscious mind. Burning away blocks. It's in God's hands is coming through as well. Oh my God. I love it when like 3 cards come out that are like a zodiac, a house, and a moon. I mean a planet. A moon. Because it's like it really allows you to feel into things, right? And like I'm still learning the astrology, so this is endings. This is like an old version of you ending. Yeah. Because Aries is like the I am presence. Okay. Beautiful. Let's get some more energy. I'm seeing you are ready as well. You are ready for this next phase. It's in God's hands also feels like some kind of level of detachment has taken place as well. Venus is in Aquarius at the moment, right? Venus is in Aquarius, which talks about a very humanitarian kind of way of loving question. So Neptune moving to Aries pushes the planet into a new cycle over 14 years. So overall, did your cards quickly confirm that? So overall, did your cards? Yeah, it is a 14-year cycle. Yeah, it is. It did. So yeah, your question like made me introspect then. It did. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, because the 12th house is the end of a cycle, right? New cycle starting up for Aries. Venus is how we relate to others and love, right? Ooh, okay, what's this Venus energy about? 9th house. Ninth house is about like our philosophy. Oh, this could be like, yeah, this is an expansion. Yeah. An expansion in our consciousness, in compassion. Okay. There's like more love coming for all. It's happening to all of us, right? There's a new set of beliefs coming in here. Even like new ways of giving and receiving love. But look, I've got fake friends as well, with releasing them because it was in the reverse. Releasing fake friends, because there could be potentially sudden separations happening in the next couple of weeks, where you just suddenly realize you're completely not on the same page as someone and you're like, nah, not doing this, see you later. And it will serve, okay? It will serve you because it'll move you closer and closer into more magical bliss. Whoa! Oh my God, is that? Oh, I thought that said Neptune. I was like freaking out. 7th house, Libra energy. Marriage, yo. There's definitely been elements of marriage, partnerships, intimate and professional. So that could even be talking about, look, it's with magical bliss, but it feels like there could be separations and then coming into unions. Leo is coming out, relevant, right? Going on a trip, divine masculine. Take it if it resonates. There's Neptune. Oh my gosh. That's okay, yes. That's what Neptune's talking about. Yes. That's the blocks that I'm sensing. Dissolving, right? Because this is about dissolving limitation, which in this case would be the internal blocks, the mother blocks, the mother wounds, the love wounds, the past, the trauma that cause us to live distorted realities, yeah? Yo! I just saw Pluto as well. Oh, put in the spotlight. With the 6 of Wands, total recognition. And it's unexpected with Uranus. It's hidden, right? And the moon can carry that energy. It's like illusions or things happening unexpectedly. That's what the Uranus energy carries. Am I feeling that? Get the frick out of her. Divine feminine with divine masculine. It's like it's repeated all throughout this reading, so take it if it resonates. That just means, polar energies fitting together, right? Finding coins with the money. Yo! Oh, this is so beautiful, this one. This says, thank you for your service in fighting or working against or handling the dark energy with your beautiful light. Okay, well freaking done. You've done amazing. tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Okay. I'm just going to get like a couple of these and then leave it. I need to make dinner. Oh my gosh, I thought this said tuned in, tapped in, turned on again, but it says turning point, tipping point. I totally feel that. I totally feel that in the energy. Okay. Yeah, this dark energy. It's been coming through people, right? Because misery loves company. A gift from the gods. It's this abundance, yo. I love to see it. The universe winks at you. That's the gift, right? It's going to feel like the universe winking at you when this comes in. Like, you thought I wasn't gonna? You thought? You were worried? You thought you had to do it all on your own? Right? Attaining more by doing less. You don't have to do anything. I love the energy that's coming through for this full moon. It's wild. But I am going to leave it there. Okay. You should see my table. It's just like this explosion of like cards. Can you see? Love it. Love to see it. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in for this reading. I am sending you so much love. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoy the energies of this next 2 weeks. I feel like you're going to surprise yourself in some kind of way with how easy something comes about. That's what I'm tuning into as a last little message, okay? Oh, I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you in another message. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Aussie Alchemist. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I love your contribution to these lives. It really means a lot. Sending you so much love. Beautiful angel. Bye.